Do you ever feel like someone's watching you? In the digital age, that feeling might not be paranoia, it could be reality. From social media tracking to government surveillance programs, your data is constantly being collected. But is this a necessary trade-off for security or an invasion of privacy? Let's dive into the debate and uncover the truth behind surveillance in the United States. The US government argues that surveillance is essential for national security. Programs like PRISM and warrantless wiretapping have been justified as tools to prevent terrorism and crime. Supporters claim that if you have nothing to hide, you have nothing to fear. But is that really true? History has shown that surveillance can be misused, leading to concerns about civil liberties and government overreach. On the other hand, privacy advocates warn that mass surveillance erodes fundamental freedoms. The Fourth Amendment protects against unreasonable searches, but does modern surveillance violate this right? When companies and governments collect data without consent, individuals lose control over their personal information. Should we accept this as the cost of living in a digital world? Or should we fight for stronger privacy protections? Edward Snowden's 2013 revelations exposed the extent of government surveillance. The NSA was collecting phone records, emails, and online activity on a massive scale. This sparked outrage and led to legal challenges. Some call Snowden a hero for exposing the truth, while others label him a traitor for leaking classified information. What do you think? Was he right to reveal these secrets, or did he put national security at risk? Big tech companies also play a major role in surveillance. Social media platforms, search engines, and apps track your behavior to sell data to advertisers. Every click, like, and search is recorded. While this helps personalize content, it also raises ethical concerns. Should companies be allowed to collect and sell your data without explicit consent? Or should there be stricter regulations to protect user privacy? Facial recognition technology is another controversial issue. Law enforcement agencies use it to identify suspects, but studies show it can be biased and inaccurate. Innocent people have been wrongly identified, leading to wrongful arrests. Should we trust AI-driven surveillance, or does it pose too many risks? As technology advances, the balance between security and civil rights becomes even more complicated. Many Americans believe they have nothing to hide, so they don't worry about surveillance. But privacy isn't just about hiding things. It's about control over personal information. If the government or corporations know everything about you, they can manipulate your choices. Should we be more concerned about how our data is used, even if we think we have nothing to hide? The Patriot Act expanded government surveillance powers after 9/11. Supporters say it helped prevent terrorist attacks, but critics argue it gave the government too much authority. Some provisions have been reformed, but concerns remain. Should national security take priority over personal privacy, or is there a way to balance both? Encryption is one way to protect privacy, but governments argue it can shield criminals. Some officials want backdoors in encrypted messaging apps to access data when needed. But if backdoors exist, they can be exploited by hackers too. Should we weaken encryption for security, or does that put everyone at risk? Data breaches are another major concern. Companies store vast amounts of personal data, but security failures expose millions to identity theft. If corporations can't protect our data, should they even be allowed to collect it? Or should stricter laws force them to take responsibility for breaches? Some cities are pushing back against surveillance. San Francisco banned facial recognition for law enforcement, citing privacy concerns. Other places are considering similar measures. Should more cities follow this path, or does limiting surveillance put public safety at risk? The European Union has strict privacy laws, like GDPR, giving users more control over their data. The US lacks similar protections at the federal level. Should America adopt stronger privacy laws, or would that hurt businesses and innovation? Whistleblowers like Snowden and Chelsea Manning have exposed government surveillance, but at great personal cost. Should whistleblowers be protected for revealing the truth or punished for leaking classified information? So, where do you stand? Should we accept surveillance for security or fight for stronger privacy rights? The debate isn't going away anytime soon. If you found this discussion thought-provoking, like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into important issues.